The Summer Olympics are here. You have no idea. I'm a huge Olympics fan. I love both the Summer and the Winter Olympics, but I really, really love the Summer Olympics. Is anybody else ready? Is anybody else doing Stitch Mania's Olympic Stitch Challenge this month? Because that's what we're going to be talking about. And I can't wait to see what y'all are going to do. Let me know. Hey guys, it's Kelly. So, I was watching Davina's channel the other day, and I saw her plans for the Olympic challenge for the Stitch Mania group. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't always look and see what the monthly events are. I just don't. But I love the Olympics, and I decided I just have to do this challenge. So I went to the store and I picked up something that I've been wanting for a really long time. And so I got a dry erase calendar, which it kind of took a tumble a few minutes ago. So a little bit of patchy writing. But I went and got this calendar so that way I can really organize what I'm going to be working on each month, and to help set those goals, and to, I don't know, like have an idea of what I'm going to be stitching. So I'm going to go through the Olympic challenge, and also this board doubles as a needle minder holder because it is magnetic. All right, so the Olympics challenge doesn't start until the 5th of the month. So until then, I'm working on my Cloudsfactory postcards, and I will show you where I'm at on that right now. I'm actually, coincidentally, working on Rio de Janeiro, which is where the Olympics are being held this year. So that's really exciting. And so I'm literally almost done with Rio's block, except for obviously the outlining. But I'll probably have Rio done pretty quickly here tonight, and then I will be working on borders, and I need to work on borders on some of my other squares. So that's why I wanted to work on this one prior to the Olympics challenge starting. So the first day of the Olympics challenge is red rings, and I'm going to be working on my postcards because I will be working on the Sydney square, and the Sydney square has a red bridge on it. So I have my red thread for my Sydney square for my postcards for day 1. Day 2 on August 6th is called Opening Ceremony, and that it just has to be international themed. So again, to catch up on my SALs for this year that both happen to be travel. So I have a little bit of snow left to do on Russia, and then I didn't do July, and I also have August, so I have India and Egypt to do. So for day 6 for open ceremony, I'm going to be working on this because it is international theme, and day 7 is yellow rings, and Egypt has a ton of yellow in it. So I will probably still be on Egypt square on the 7th, so passport it is. I keep on postcards, passports, oh my gosh. Why are they all the same this year? All right, so the first couple of days are definitely what I wanted to do to catch up on my SALs this year. Monday, the 8th, is aquatic event. So I'm going to be pulling out my Satsuma Street Mermaid Lagoon. This is taking me forever to stitch. This is on some really awesome fabrics by LJ Fabric in 18 count, and this will eventually make its way to my bathroom. So for Aquatics Day, this is what I'm going to be working on. The 9th is black rings, and I'm going to pull out my Frosted Pumpkin passport again, you know, to continue working on it. And day 10 is gymnastics. Gymnastics is specialty stitches, and I don't really have anything. So for that day, I'm gonna pull out my Ursula Michael. Oh my gosh, this calendar is too big. My Ursula Michael Let's Drink Beer, because it has a lot of back stitching in it, and so I'm gonna count back stitching as a specialty stitch. Say what you want, but I'm allowed to do what I want. For day 11, it is green rings, and I will be bringing out Mermaid Lagoon again because there is a lot of green in the fish and in the seaweed in that pattern. So I'll be pulling out Mermaid Lagoon again. Day 12 is the triathlon. So you're supposed to work on 3 pieces that day. Unfortunately for me, it's a Friday. So what I'm going to do is on my lunch break at work, I'm going to work on Frosted Pumpkins Like Bacon and Eggs. Right here is how far I am. So I'm going to work on that on my lunch break because there's not a whole lot of colors, and it's just really easy to pop in my bag to work on my lunch break. And then whenever I get home that evening, I'm going to split up my time that I get to work on them that evening between Mermaid Lagoon and my Halloween sampler. So here is my Halloween sampler so far. And this is on Picture This Plus's Voodoo. So there's my Halloween sampler as it is so far. Close to a 4th done. So that's kind of exciting. Oops. On the 13th, that's red rings, and I'm going to again take Like Bacon and Eggs because the only 3 colors that I have left in it is red, pink, and white. So I'm going to be taking that back home with me because the 13th is my dad's birthday. So I'm going to be taking that home with me, and it's also really small, and I'm not going to get a whole lot of time to stitch on it. So I didn't want to bring something that I had a lot to... that had a lot of thread or anything like that, a lot to tote back around. So I wanted something really small. For day 14, it's equestrian, and this is to stitch anything with animals in it. Bonus points if it is a horse. So I'm going to be stitching on my Pen Pal sampler, and the good thing is I kind of get to skip around with this, and because at this point, this is the center right here, and I went outwards, I could go above or below any of these 3, and below this one is the Pinata Party, and that's actually the colors that I had pulled to do next whenever I got this out. So I'm going to be working on my Pen Pal stamp collection, and I'm going to be doing Pinata Party, and the Pinata is a donkey, so it's not exactly a horse, but a donkey is considered equestrian. So I'll be working on my Pen Pal Pinata Party stamp. Day 15 is the white in the flag, and I'm going to pull out my Halloween sampler again and work on that because there is a ton of white scattered around that. And one of the squares that I'm really close to finishing is the one with the owls for the O, and the moon is completely white. So I will be working on that. Day 16 is cycling events, and you're supposed to stitch anything with a wheel. I don't have anything with a wheel, so I'm going to be working on my Halloween sampler that day as well, because one of the E's is for eyeballs, and those are round. Let's see. I keep on saying because I'm looking down at my calendar and then like rifling through my project box. So, day 17 is gold medal. So I'm going to pull out my Sing Me a Sampler. No, Stitch Me a Sampler. I don't know. The Sound of Music one. I'm going to be pulling out this one because one of my main colors is a goldish yellow color. So I'm going to work on this one for Gold Medal Day. So that way I can work on a Christmas present a little bit more and hopefully get a good chunk of this done. But yeah, so it's not exactly gold, but it's kind of a goldeny yellow. It works, okay? It works in my book. Day 18 is National Anthem. So anything that's related to your country or a song. So on the 18th for National Anthem, I'm going to be working on Stitch Me a Sampler again, or Sing Me a Sampler, whatever it's called, the Sound of Music one, because I really, really, really want to get some more progress done on this because this is a Christmas present. And the earlier I get it done, the less I have to stress about it. And I still have to have it framed, so I want to have lots of time for that. All right. Silver medal, I'm going to be pulling out my piñata party again because silver thread is in the piñata party as some of the confetti. And so I'm going to pull my piñata party stamp back out for my Pin Pal sampler to work on that. The 20th is torch to represent the Olympic torch. And I don't have anything with fire or flames, so I'm going to be working on, I'm going to pull out my, oh my gosh, please forgive me. I feel like there's, nope, okay, good. Cleaned it out. I'm going to be working on my giant Harry Potter because, oh, and here's another needle minder full of needles. I'm going to be working on my giant Harry Potter because of the Goblet of Fire. It did not have traditional fire in the Goblet of Fire, but it had blue flames. So I think that that counts. So I'm going to be working somewhere on the one of the 28 pages of this. And I already did convert it to my Luna bag, and there is my Always Stitch marker pouch with the colors for the page that I'm currently working on, and my Notions bag with all the rest of my threads in it. And all of my pages for this pattern. You know, just so you can see that I am putting my bags to good use. So I'm going to pull out my giant Harry Potter. And for the final day on the 21st for bronze medal, I'm going to get my Let's Drink Beer out again because the last color that I'm working on is a kind of coppery, bronzy, brownish color. So if I didn't finish it on gymnastics night, I will finish it on bronze medal night. Then there is the 22nd through the 31st of the month. So I am going to use those days from the 22nd to the 27th to the 28th. I'm going to be working on the giant Harry Potter because I just missed working on it, and my goal was to have it finished by my 30th birthday, which is at the end of October, and it's definitely not going to happen, but I can feel a whole lot better about that if I can at least stitch on it some this month. And so I'm going to take the 22nd through about the 28th on that, and then the 29th through 31st I'm going to work on Stitch Me or Sing Me a Sampler, whatever this is called. What is this called? Sing a Sampler. Okay. I'm going to work on that some more because I did finish the first half in a week. So I'm hoping that those extra 3 days can put me to the finish line. And the Let's Drink Beer is also a Christmas gift. So hopefully I will get that one finished as well. And then I'll have all of my Christmas gifts finished after this month. I'm hoping. And then I've already seen what some of September's challenges are, and I'm really excited for those. So, yeah, those are my Olympic Challenge Stitch Mania plans. I hope you really enjoyed them and seeing where I'm at in some of my patterns currently. And leave a comment down below if you're doing the challenge, and if you don't do FlossTube, or even if you do, let me know because I want to see what your plans are and see where you're at in your patterns. It's really fun for me to do that. And yeah, let me know what's going on. Also, I still really want to film a Q&A video. So if you have any questions for me, FlossTube or not FlossTube related, please leave them in the comments down below. If you aren't already and you'd like to, please hit the subscribe button so that way you get updates whenever I make new videos. I don't only make FlossTube videos, but I do properly label them so that way if you only like my FlossTube videos, you can ignore any of my other ones. And if you'd like to follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, it is KelliAnn86, and I will leave the proper spelling of that in the description box below. I will also list all these patterns and the websites in which you can find them, and a link to the Facebook Stitch Mania groups. That way you can request to join. If you're wondering about my calendar, I got this at Target, and they were actually currently on sale because of back to school stuff. So I put that way down there because it has those bowen needles on it, and I hate those needles. Like, I don't like them. Sorry, pumpkins. I don't like them. I like the cross stitch needles that I get from Hobby Lobby so much better. But that's me. Personal preference. I just like them. Anyways, this is on sale. It was like, I think it's normally like 16 or something. I got it for 12. So, and they have smaller ones, and they have some that are just white boards. So if you're just looking for a small needle minder holder, Target right now has all of these boards on sale, FYI. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a great beginning of the month of August, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys!